Final Destination Bloodlines. Final Destination is back, and Death is coming back to this new installment. And yeah, before we go to my rating and verdict, I have to say, if you're not a fan of the horror movies, you should definitely not see this one. But if you're a fan of my channel and horror movies, as well as this franchise, you should stick it out. It's a spoiler-free rating review, and it's only disclaimer. Okay, Bloodlines is a 6th installment of the Final Destination franchise. It's been a while since this franchise went on a significant hiatus from the current movie, which was Final Destination 5 in 2011, if I remember. But my god, this is something else entirely. It has same concepts overall, like most sequels, especially the first movie, but it has different and unique set of features that I personally love this movie way more. It's even better than the first one, but is it truly the best Final Destination movie than the one that I love the most, which is Final Destination 2? Let's stick it out. Alright, so for Final Destination Bloodlines, I'm giving the action 3 stars. The creative sequences where every characters are trying to avoid death, man, I'm thrilled and at the same time scared, because the kills in this movie is super visual and graphic. The CGI may be a bit noticeable, but it can be easily detracted by unfolding its insane death scenes. It's pretty enjoyable. Comedy of this movie, I'm giving it 2.5 stars. The jokes were landed pretty well before the storm. Some funny moments were there, and there's a dark humor where one guy just created a design for death and then killing a creator by having a falling piano is crazy to watch. It's well timed, and it doesn't hurt the whole tone of this movie, which is pretty good. For the story of this movie, I'm giving it 4 stars. Bloodlines set apart from previous 5 movies because this expanded the lore of how a character from the past cheats death, and now years later, death comes back to kill every single person in the entire family that shouldn't be existed. It was smart to write this off, specifically how this movie connects all together, from Easter eggs to familiar death sequences. There is an emotional beat into it. I shed a tear in my eyes once there is an element that death is inescapable for them, despite having some problems in their lives. This broken family storyline is such a beautiful art. We need more Final Destination movies that has more lore to explore like these. And it only works if it has a solid or good script that comes into mind. For suspense, I'm giving it 3.5 stars. The build-up of these characters about the urgency of something what is about to happen, some potential pitfalls that send them into their demise, some new objects that might turn into a new unlocked code of death that traumatize this new generation, such as mowers, rakes, glass shards, not to mention the MRI in the hospital. Death is lurking in the whole movie and he's not messing around. It got me edge of my seat every time I see those objects, that what might happen between these characters. And the pacing of this movie, I'm also giving it 3.5 stars. It's well paced, it has enough development, has enough thrills that come to expect about this franchise, more death to see, and the story is well balanced. The only issue I have found is that I wish they just expand the lore of death a little bit more, but I'm glad at what we got it actually. For casual fans of this Final Destination universe, I'm giving an A. For moviegoers, I'm giving this one an A. And critically, I'm giving it an S. The Final Destination Bloodlines is a phenomenal addition to the Final Destination franchise. Not only totally revived the franchise that stays absent for a decade, it has heart and passion of bringing it back to its full form. The script elevated the stakes of these characters, the kills delivered well, the tone balances the comedy and fear so well, the references are there for the longtime fans, and the entertainment scale is outrageously fun. While it's not perfect, like noticing the CGI in some ways that all characters are about to die, and the lore could have expanded more, Bloodlines is a fun return to the Final Destination universe, so I'm glad it's back. This could be my new favorite movie in the series. If Jurassic Park tells you that life finds a way, Final Destination tells you that death does too. I'm giving Final Destination Bloodlines a 9 out of 10, and I'll rate 2 sides. For my fans and general audiences, I'm giving it a Sonic Frozen fan guaranteed. But for the horror movie fans and fans of the series, I'll recommend you to watch this movie in theaters.